Now, I got a friend, Casey Redbeard.
I've known him for years.
He does content all over the world with different girls, and he got his first taste of viralness when Ivan Preach made a video about him.
What?
No, mind you, right? He's like, oh shit, bro, this is crazy. I'm like, bro, watch what happens next.
Congratulations.
So he had sales around a certain figure.
Sure.
It quadrupled after that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, there's a lot of power in being hated. Now, granted though, obviously you want to have some good in there too as well.
Sure.
But for the most part, being hated does lead to monetary gain, which, and surprisingly, you know who kind of made that a whole stick? Andrew Tate. He turned that hate into money. And
that's right.
Listen, man, I'll tell you this. At the end of the day, if you're relevant in the spirit things, you can make money and make moves. But if you're not, you can make content, but nobody really cares.
You could be the world's greatest content creator. If other creators are not talking about you for better or worse, you will never make it.
Yeah.
Again, and the hate sometimes in the beginning it used to suck, but you really have to understand that once you start getting haters, and people say it all the time, haters are your biggest fans, but they don't really believe it because when it happens to them, oh, what do I do? No, man. Embrace the hate because if people are talking about you, that means you are relevant.
Perfect. Okay, Donovan, I made the content. I'm a consistent creator. I'm doing all those right steps. How do I monetize off the platform?
So the way I did it is, so how to monetize off the platform, I would do like Patreon or do your website. Do like, paid subscriptions, books, courses, et cetera, et cetera. That's how I made my money. Books, courses, and Womanese and things like that. If you have like a specialty, like in dating and relationships, like if you do relationship management, I would highly suggest doing books and courses, because if you're doing content, you can also do books, and it's easy. I mean, well, it's easy for me to write books, because I type quickly. But for me, if I were advising someone, I would say that the best way to monetize off the platform is to go multi platforms, write a book, do a course, and do things, create content that's not on any platform, and then sell that offline. I think that's the formula.
Good point.
Yeah.
I remember Steven Crowder got demonetized on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he went about it a totally different way. He was like, you know what? I got you guys. And then obviously Rumble came along, supported him. Shout out to Rumble, by the way.
Yeah.
The real bosses in the
free speech
platforms. And he started doing his own membership.
There you go.
And that covered more than YouTube revenue and more. And way more.
Yeah, that's what you guys did.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what you guys did. You guys make more money now.
Yeah.
You guys were demonetized back in August of 21 or 22 or something like that.
Yeah.
You guys make more revenue now that you have been demonetized than you did when you were monetized. And if you get demonetized, and see, this is the thing. This is and I'm very, very fortunate. I don't know how this is, but I'm still monetized. I don't know how I'm still monetized, but I am. So I'm one of the fortunate ones.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, but I know my time is coming. I mean, at some point they're gonna, cut me from the partner program. But yeah,
I mean, I don't really think so, man. I think you got to be on their radar, I would say.
Yeah. You really. And I'm not on their radar anymore. And I think that's probably the reason. Which is fine with me. I don't care. Keep the super chats rolling in.
But this is the type of content that people don't really look into. I think you got to build relationships.
Yes.
Outside of the content creation world.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people, they just make content. Okay, I'm a great creator. I'm this and that. But when it comes to making things happen, for the platform itself, if you're not able to negotiate, conversate, or even be in certain rooms, then it's almost they're gonna shut you out at some point.
Yes.
So I think having that connection with people that are established in the industry helps a lot too. For example, Rumble.
Yeah.
Imagine if we didn't have Rumble.
Dude, I don't know where we would be without Rumble. And, I've said this for years. Any man can do anything he wants to do. You just can't do it alone.
You need a team.
Yeah, you need, like we need each other, man. I don't think any of us would be where we are today if not for each other. And I told you earlier, MLD, I was having a conversation with him. He's like, dude, we all made the most money when we were all working together. And I also think that relationships are absolutely one of the key. Relationships are probably one of the most important elements of content creation, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of guys like to go solo, and you don't want to have to rely on anybody, and I get that. But you've got to put yourself out there. You have to build relationships because if you don't build relationships, you're going to be on an island. So, like, for example, like I've been shadow banned and this and that and the third, but I have a good relationship with you guys, and this will help me to get subscribers and this and that and the third. If you're shadow banned but you don't know anybody, you're a man on an island without a team. So I agree.
All right, good points. All right, we can open up the phone lines, right, for CastleClub members as a live Q&A. Is that cool?
Let's do it.
Yeah, for Donovan. I mean, we got time now.
Do you want to do Zoom call?
CastleClub Zoom call.
All right, let's do it.
In the meantime, we got
two
some
birds,
chats.
one stone, man. There you go.
There you
You
go.
guys were thinking about doing one later.
Might as well add some more value. Those some very good points, by the way.
Look at fresh.
If you can add those points and write it down, that's a good formula to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree, man. And I think this is where loving what I go back to the Mr. Beast thing. The only reason why Mr. Beast was still doing YouTube but nobody knew who the fuck he was after 7 years is because he loved what he was doing. You got and when you get it, now I'll tell you this, when you get into this, you will quickly find out whether or not this is for you or not. If you've been at this for 6 months and things aren't going as quickly as you want them to, but you still wake up thinking of ways to improve your content, then this business is definitely for you.
So obviously, Fresh, you helped me out last time, and now we're talking about content creating.
Yes.
Do you think it's a good idea that I should try and do content creating for my budgeting thing to get myself more exposure in that
110%.
sense?
And listen, you got Donovan here to help you back it up, actually, with some actual strategy behind it. So ask away.
So, do you think I should try and have these things pre-thought out, or should I just do it on the fly,
No.
like doing it live, or should I try and do
So Donovan,
like some...
he has a passion for helping people get out of debt and finance. He wants to put it on YouTube to kind of express that and gain more customers and more following.
The answer to your question, so ask your question one more time and then I'll give you the answer.
Long story short, I'm trying to start a new business with budget coaching, helping others create, get out of debt and things of that sort. And I want to try and not, go through Google ads and things of that sort. So with the topic being on content creating, how should I go about it when it comes to trying to gain more following?
Yeah. So I remember in the beginning you asked, should I do freestyle, so to speak, or should I script it out? The answer is yes. Okay. You should absolutely do both. You should have notes before you go live, have your talking points. And here's another tip I'll give you. Your audience will give you your talking points. You have to start off, you have to have a fire starter. Have 9 or 10 bullet points of things you want to talk about, script it out. But as you're actually doing something live, your audience will give you talking points to do. So definitely script things out and freestyle at the same time, because again, if you know what you're talking about, you can do it pretty easily. But pay attention to your chat, because your chat will ask you questions. Answer your chat's questions.
So we mean doing both at the same time. Do you mean I should try and have topics and then freestyle on each topic?
Yes, there it is. That's it.
What he's saying as well, just understand it should be a part of who you are.
Right.
So it should be in you anyway to talk about it. Some people bring up certain topics on stream or, for example, in comments, oh, I could talk about that too as well because I know about that. And they build upon that.
Oh, sure.
All right. And I guess one more thing to add to that. I heard that on YouTube that I would need to have at least 1,000 subscribers to start YouTube live streaming, right? Or is that anytime?
I don't even know. I think you can live stream.
The requirements do change depending on their guidelines.
That's a good question.
Let me double check that for you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know what the live streaming requirements are, because I've got like, I think I've got like 6 or 7 channels, and they're all well over 1,000 subscribers. So I guess I kind of take
to
that
live
for granted.
stream, you need 50 subs.
Perfect.
And 90 days on your channel with no restrictions. I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the questions, man.
Unless this is
Shout out
open.
to you guys. Bye.
Shout out to you, bro.
All right, we got Trevon Suki next.
Oh, no. You need 1,000 subs.
Oh, you need 1,000 subs. Okay.
1,000 subs, yeah,
I did
yeah.
not realize
For
that.
mobile, you need 50, but you need 1,000 subs on the actual channel.
Okay.
Trevon, what up?
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Good to see y'all on again, bringing the wisdom here to the rest of us.
Yep.
Mr. Sharp, I wanted to ask about idea generation. talk about thinking about YouTube as a decade-long game. How do you come up or continue coming up with ideas that maximize the amount of value you bring to your audience?
Oh my God. I honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. It's got to be in you, man. And I know that's not the answer that you're looking for, but well, and boy, that's listen, follow other creators, okay? Watch other creators that are in your space, in your field, and you will get ideas like that. Try to come up with original ideas, but yeah, follow other creators, look on social media, Instagram, Twitter, et cetera, et cetera. Also, if you want a following, open up a Discord, and when you start getting fans, they'll send you videos, articles, websites, et cetera, et cetera. If you start a Discord, at a certain point, you will never run out of content.
That's true.
Okay.
Or Telegram.
Okay.
Or Telegram, yeah.
Either or.
Let's create a community for the rest of them. Okay, that makes sense. Because it kind of piggybacks on what you said to the last gentleman just now, talking about your comments.
Yep.
The comments from your viewers can help facilitate ideas. And I'm just always thinking I'm thinking super long term, but I know that's a little fearful at the same time. Like,
Sure.
am I going to run out of ideas? But I should probably just as I continue the journey, things will populate. Huh?
Yes, once once you get started, once you have that momentum, you will never run out of ideas. It's literally impossible.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Of course. Thanks for the question.
I mean, look at us. We've been doing content for how long with no stop in sight, with content being there nonstop.
Here's the thing.
Why is that?
Here's the thing. It's because you have people on who have differing opinions. It's the girls, right? Pearl, the reason why she blew up is because she had people on that disagreed with her. The late, great Kevin Samuels, same thing. And I remember his forum, he's like, listen, pull up if you have a disagreement. Like, that's how Average at Best got started. Kevin started off, as we all know, as a men's, image consultant. And black women loved him because he was holding men accountable. But then when he started holding women accountable, that's when he blew up. And, right, exactly. But yeah, bring people on who have differing opinions than you, and you will never go wrong. That's why you guys have been around for a while, because you don't only have people and guests on who agree with you. You guys have differing opinion. Yep, you guys have girls, literally, who have differing opinions, and that's why people tune in every night.